just bounces back.
And it hits the wave, hits a barrier and bounces off. So I have a barrier, wave comes in, wave goes out. All right?
Boy.
So, any questions with that? Hurry. I think on the test, on the quiz, I had something about a bat using echolocation, and it said it sent a sound wave out, hit something, returned to the bat, and the bat could tell how far it was. I believe is the question I had on the quiz. So because the wave went out, hit, and came back, we know it would be reflection.
A bat using echolocation.
Yes.
What?
What?
Turn the camera on.
Oh, the balloon whales. They use it.
Whales use it too. All right. So make sure you answer everything completely. So for these, if they're multiple choice, if they're constructed response, I want to know which one violates the rule. Tell me how it violates the rule, and then give me the rule, which explains why it violates the rule. All right? So 29. Which one violates Pauli's exclusion principle? B and C. So both B and C violate Pauli's exclusion principle. Why?
Because they both have
All right. So for B, in the 2s sublevel, you have two electrons in the same orientation with the same spin. In C, in the 1s sublevel, you have two electrons in the same orientation with the same spin, right? And Pauli's exclusion principle states that if you have two electrons in the same orientation, they must have opposite spins. All right, so everybody understands what I want to see for the answers for those.
Yes.
All right. And then 30 asks which of the one it would be the correct ground state for nitrogen. So which of these would be the correct orbital notation for nitrogen?
D.
It would be D.
Oh my god.
For dog.
How do I know it's D and it's not none of these?
Because we just said it wrong.
D is the only one that's correct. But make sure you check this, make sure it's correct for the element they're asking you for. So in this case, nitrogen, how many electrons does nitrogen have?
7.
7. So do I have 7 arrows in D?
No. Yeah.
Yes. So that means it's the right answer.
We do.
Because remember, each arrow represents a electron.
Yep, they got 7. You can count if you want.
2, 4, 1, 6, 7. 2, 4, 1, 6, 7.
So any questions with this? So the last two sections on the study guide is going to be what the quiz is on. Remember, it's 15 questions, multiple choice. It'll be 34. For the test, go back and study everything. Make sure you can look over this. Make sure you go back over any of the practice that I gave you. All right? You will have on the multiple choice part of the test, not the quiz. I could give you a set of quantum numbers. Plus 1/2, and ask you some questions about this electron. Like I could ask you, what energy level is that electron in? It's in which one? The third. All right, because remember the first number tells you the energy level. Okay. I could ask you, what sublevel is that electron in? What?
No, P. No, S.
It's in the D sublevel, right?
Huh?
I thought 2.
Wait, where?
Remember, if this number is 0, it's S. If it's 1, it's P.
If it's 2,
2 is D. 3 is F. All right? I could ask you, what orientation is that electron in? So remember for the orientations,
The
you
third
look
of
at the
5.
second quantum number.
The third of 5.
Since it's 2, that means this quantum number can go from -2 to +2, right? So I'll write -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. So I'm going to look, 0 is the number that I have in the quantum numbers, right? So I'm going to count. That's the 1, 2, 3. So that's the third number. So that means it's in the third of, and then you count the total numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be the third of 5 orientations. That makes sense? And then I could ask you, which way is this electron spinning?
Clockwise.
It's positive, so it would be clockwise.
Yes.
All right? The other thing dealing with that worksheet that I gave you,
Is that on the
this
practice?
that's on some of the practice. Yeah, I think that's practice for lesson 2, I believe. The other thing off of that practice that I gave you is I could give you a set of quantum numbers and ask you if that is a valid set of quantum numbers.
No.
Okay, why not?
Because you.
So remember, if I give you the whole quantum number, all 4 quantum numbers, and ask you if they're valid, the 2 that could be wrong are quantum number 2 and quantum number 3. So we check quantum number 2 first. It's 3, right? Remember, it's dependent upon the quantum number in front of it, which is n. This is the same question: if n equals 3, can L equal 3? All right? So if the second quantum number can't be negative, and it can't be greater than or equal to the first quantum number. So would this be valid?
No.
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 All right? Now if I gave you this, is this a valid set of quantum numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
Because.
Okay, so I check the second quantum number first. Is it greater than or equal to the first quantum number? Nope. Is it negative?
No.
Nope. So it's good. So now I got to look at the third number. Remember, the third number has to be between negative the second number and positive the second number. So if I give you, that means it could be -2, -1, 0, +1, or +2, right? So is +3 one of those?
No.
Nope. So that means it's wrong or invalid. All right. So you can see a question dealing with that on the quiz, on the test, not the quiz, but the test.
Quiz Monday.
This is Monday. We multiple choice with any of the written construction response questions that you have to write will be on Tuesday, and then the paper test will be on Wednesday. The paper part of the test will have 3 things on it. I'm going to give you 3 elements and tell you how to write the electron configuration or the line in the air. Right? Then I'm going to give you 3 elements. You're going to have to write your electron configuration. The third question on that quiz, on that part of the test, I'm going to give you 3 elements, and you got to draw the electron dot diagram. All right? So any questions about the quiz or the test? We're good?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure we study.
You go. So gormless.
Where did T-Dog's Chromebook go? Where'd you go? Is this your card?
Oh, such a plunk.
You're a
You get to see Macaulay this afternoon. Oh, you were gonna have to go.
You're in trouble.
Don't you dare call me that.
You know him.
I'm going to
No.
Life is a highway.
You lazy sod.
What did you call? Are you just like searching up British?
Fairy.
What did you call me?
You probably know what? A fairy. You ass licker. You ankle biter. You chopper. Let's go. You're dead from the neck up.
I'm calling you dumb. You can't talk.
You're mad as a bag of
I got a spider. His name is William. ASMR.
You must not be batting on a wicket.
I'm gonna get a plastic wire.
You must not be batting on a wicket. Did you look up British insults?
I'm gonna wear my uniform, but I just want to bring it up.
Twit.
What did you call me?
Twit. You uphill gardener. Oh my god. Why'd you call me that? Uphill gardener is another way of saying homosexual. Uphill
1, 2, 3, 4. I can count.
podcast.
I have a spider. His name is William.
Looks like something that you would watch a documentary. You cheese-eating Dorinda monkey. Who's the French? What?
He's the French.
Tulsa.
You heard that, boy? I'll call you a
Lost the
winger.
plot. That's funny. You daft cow.
Laced us.
Dumb large woman.
Well, I laced us. Schools.
Asshole.
Listen, all schools. We don't get caught up in mathematics.
Chav.
Mathematics.
Dodgy. Jit. Gormless.
Call me an almond.
Monkey. Minja. A very
Isn't that
unattractive woman. Muppet. You're a Muppet. Natter. You nutter. You're pikey. Pinnacle. You plonker. Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
You trollop.
Spoider. We have a spoider. A spoider.
Twit.
In the savannah. A spoider.
Piss off. Bell end.
G'day, mate.
That's dickhead. Bell end also means penis. Lazy sod.
Well, at least in our schools.
Wazzock. Ninny.
Ninny.
Airy fairy. You got me what? Ankle biter. Arse licker. Arse monger. Chuffer. Daft as a bush. Dead from the neck up. Janet. Gone to the dogs.
Spoiler.
Say that. Like a dog with 2 dicks. Mad as a bag of fat. You maggot. You moonbag. You must not be batting with a full wicket. You plug ugly.
And you're on.
You must not be batting with
And then